Aloha, Sylvan Bell coming live from Clearwater Beach, Florida, August 27, 2016, 7:50 in the morning. Perfect day to talk about sales. The sun's coming right up right here. Perfect day, right? It's always a perfect day to talk about sales. So we're talking about in this series what you could do as a manager or as a sales trainer to be better at what you do. And you just got to know, if you followed accountability, if you've gone through the process that I've been working on, you're going to have people wash out. You're going to have people quit, or in the military terms, they're going to drop on request. And there's a couple reasons for it. One, because the person really doesn't want to follow the rules and they don't want to do the presentation that you want them to do. And you know, when you take a look at it, there's a whole pendulum. There's over here where there's like, you know, good accountability, and then over here there's micromanager. And I'm not talking about micromanaging. So, you know, my belief in sales is like, you know, you could talk off of bullet points because a lot of people have different types of personalities and they can say things a million different ways. And if you want them to be a robot, you're going to lose a couple of percentage of sales points. But by holding people accountable, by going through a sales process that's rigorous, by telling people to stick in the role play, you're going to find out who's really good and who's really not. And it's going to happen pretty quick. You know, I can tell really fast now after 6 years of training. Before, it took me a couple of weeks or a couple of months to figure out where somebody was at and what kind of capabilities that they had. But you know, my job was to keep working with them and develop a team that was really good. And you're gonna find that by sticking with a process, by videotaping, by having accountability, there's just gonna be people who are like, you know what, I don't wanna be here. And you're gonna find most of the time that those were the people who complained a lot in class. Those are the people who created a lot of problems in class. There were a lot of distractions, and you're gonna have to be okay with letting them letting them go to the competition. Because here's the thing, if you have like 3 or 4 of those guys leave and they go to the competition, you know, some of the bad habits and the garbage and the baggage that they carry with them, it'll destroy the team. And you know, I've talked to a lot of different managers and some sales trainers, and you know, there's conflicting beliefs. So I mean, you could buy into this and you could say cool, or you could say, hey, that's not for me. I'm just giving you my perspective and what I've seen after doing this every single day for quite a few years now. So just know people are gonna wash out. They're gonna blame it on you. They're gonna say, hey, it's your fault. You're a mean person. But at the end of the day, they just didn't want to follow the rules. They didn't want to go with what they were supposed to do. They didn't want to give the presentation. They didn't want to ask the questions. And you know what? If you're giving them leads, they're burning those leads. Now, if that person's a closer, I give latitude to closers because, you know, they're doing what it takes to make the sell. But somebody on their way up that's not a closer, oh, no, 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 no. They're going to have to do what I'm showing them because, you know, that's how they become a closer, okay? So just know that, you know, there's crazy accountability, whether it's micromanaging. There's good accountability, like somewhere in here on the other end of the spectrum where, you know, you set the rules and you do everything you're supposed to do and tell them, but you are going to cause people to quit, walk out, leave. Hey, they just didn't want to do what they needed to do to make the sale, okay? So just know, it's not a reason for you to take it personally. It's just going to happen. It's part of the job. Now, if you could do a small favor for me, in the box down below, leave a comment, question, or story, that'd be fantastic. To the right or to left, there's a subscribe button. You know what you got to do. You got to subscribe. Sun's like right here in my eyes. And then you can send it out to all your friends via StumbleUpon, Facebook, Twitter, Google+, why not even LinkedIn. Sylvan Bell. We'll see you soon. Thanks for watching. Aloha.